I mean, realistically, like, people just have to stop complaining that they're not making enough money. I hear all the time, like, people have this, you know, sense of, I don't make enough money, I don't make enough money, I don't make enough money. Society values certain occupations, certain roles in a certain way. You know, if you're a teacher and you operate inside of a system, like, your income is commensurate with what teaching is, but that's if you teach in a school. Like, if you love to teach, I mean, the key to, like, profitability and to, like, maximizing your income potential is focusing on doing the you love to do and not doing the that you hate to do. And a lot of times the stuff that you don't enjoy doing actually is much more lowly compensated, right? Now, some people like doing the stuff that pays them a low amount, and the problem becomes that, you know, if you spend too much time doing that, then obviously your income is going to be commensurate with the work you're doing. So I think that oftentimes people fail to realize, like, if you want to make 200 grand, you know, a year, you've got to noisy. If you want to make 200 grand a year, you have to do $100 an hour work for 40 hours a week. And you know, as a business person or as a salesperson, as an owner or an entrepreneur of a business, I think there's that balance, right? There's all of this stuff that you have to get done, and how do you focus on doing the things that only you can do and have that other stuff done? So, you know, I talk all the time about, like, you know, the way to get more profitable is you can work harder, you can become more effective, you can improve your efficiency, or you can invest. And I think that the reality for the small business who's just starting up, right, who's just starting in the game, is that you have to spend 40 hours a week doing the things that are going to pay you the kind of money that you want to earn. And if there's other work that needs to be done, you got to do it in the margins, right? So if you've got administrative work and you've got to do bookkeeping and you've got to do, you know, cut checks and balance the books and all that other kind of stuff, until you can afford to pay an accountant, until you can afford to pay an assistant, you've got to work 40 hours a week doing the things that are going to generate your optimal amounts of revenue, and then you do all the rest of that in the margins. You know, when you start out in business, like, there's no time for sleep, there's no time for resting, there's no time for relaxation. Like, we live in an environment where, like, never before have entrepreneurs been able to capitalize on what's going on out there. You hate your job, like, stop working for somebody else, first and foremost. But secondly, like, focus on the stuff that's gonna make money. And so, you know, I teach, I'm a teacher, that's what I do. I teach every single day, but I don't make $45,000 a year and work from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon and have summers off. That's not the type of teaching that I chose to do. You love early childhood education? Fine. Start, you know, a business that does that and make massive amount of impact. You know, it just is, in today's world, I think that between leveraging media, leveraging, you know, all the different resources that we have at our disposal, I'm just, you know, people are just making excuses. You know, like, you don't complain about it, do something about it.